students. Today we shall discuss one of the most important output function of C language. As you know, the process of getting something from the computer is known as output, and the output is mostly displayed on your computer screen or monitor, whichever you are using. Standard output refers to the output displayed on the monitor, and the result of a program is also known as the output. C language provides many functions to display output to user, and one of the most important function that you will use mostly is printf. So we will discuss what is actually printf does and its syntax and some working. So let's start today's topic, printf function in C language. Printf, first of all, printf is an output function. It is a predefined function. Predefined function, it is developed by the developers of the C language. You can use this function by calling printf with accurate syntax. Printf function is defined in a header file known as stdio.h, that is standard input output header file, which means that the routines of printf functions are stored in a file that is known as standard input output header file, and before using printf function one have to include this header file in his program. Otherwise one cannot use this function. So header file is necessary to include in your program. Language is case sensitive language, that is it differentiate between uppercase and lowercase letters. So printf is always written in lowercase letters. For example, if you write printf with p capital, then that is wrong, and your compiler will show an error. So the correct form of printf will be printf in all small letters. So that is correct. Printf is actually used to display output, and output can be data or information or any sort of result from your computer C language program on the output screen. It can display text, constants, or values of variables on screen in defined way in a specific format. It is most commonly used to display output in C language. Function is also pronounced at printf. Now let's talk about the syntax. There are two formats of the syntax. Number one, printf only text, and then printf format string and argument list. Uh, for example, if I write hello welcome to C instead of text, then the output screen shall show hello welcome to C. Now let's about its other form. Format string is also called control string. Format string is given in double quotes The format string may consist of the following: number one, text. It is the message to be displayed on the screen. The first form of the printf you already studied. Number two, format specifiers. It specifies how the values of variables will be displayed. And then escape sequences. Escape sequence, it specifies the format of output uh, information or your output result. Number second thing is argument list. And what is this argument list? These are the values to be printed, and values can be text, constant, variable, or expression. These are the variable, these can be constant or any expression, and arguments are separated by comma. Let us learn this in a practical manner. uh, in I'm writing a program in which I will use printf function to display a text on the output screen. Simple program. So let's start. First of all, clear screen, and then printf welcome the programming. As we have studied earlier, that the printf function will show the text that is written or typed between double quotes as it is on the out screen. So this program shall also give an output. Welcome to the world of programming, the simplest way of printf function. First of all, we have to compile the program. Let's compile. It is compiled successfully. Now run this program, and here is the output. Welcome to the world of programming. Now let us study about some advanced feature of printf, which argument list. How can we represent or show the output in of a variable using printf? First of all, if I have a variable named n of data type integer, and I am initiating n with the value of 100, so if I want to display this output on the screen using printf function, first of all I have to use the format specifier for integer, and the format specifier for the integer is percent %d, comma, and variable name. Let's compile this program. It is compiled successfully. Run. So here it is uh, showing the value that was saved in the variable n. Now if I have two or more variables, let us suppose I have another variable that is of character data type char, that is ch. I have declared a variable ch with data type character, and as you all know that character is always represented in single quotes. A here, if I want to display a character, then I have to use format specifier %c and ch. Now the thing that you should know, that first %d that is written here, it will represent n, and that %c it will represent the ch. Let us compile the program. Compiled, and now run this program. Here the output that we used in printf. So students, uh, I hope you have understood the functionality of printf function. Today, next lecture will be about an input function that is scanf. So, Allah Hafiz till then.